Alright, what is going on, you guys? This is your boy the Deathmaster, and welcome back to yet another Bleach Brave Souls video. And today we're finally going to be showcasing the 1000-year Blood War version of Renji, which finally got a resurrection, which, in my opinion, he still is like one of the best Renjis that we have in the game, second to the Tech Fierce Battle version, which is pretty much slapped on by a lot of people. And this guy did get some pretty good upgrades. However, I have to be honest, his upgrades were pretty much the obvious ones that he were gonna get, and the least impressive compared to that of Rudack. But now let's just go into the origins real quick. Renji was a power Oranker killer, and for his time he was definitely one of the best power Oranker killers that we had in the game, and as a power character he was pretty much second to Toshiro in terms of what he provided with his kit and the amount of damage that he was able to do. The only difference is that this guy just didn't have status omens, but just had a lot of good stuff, such as having a charge move on his SA3, and also has the insta-kill mechanic on the Soul Bomb, with the skills of having 20% Bruiser, 40% Devastation, Long Reach at 20%, and even had Havoc, so his third Tron attack, upon charging it, would be full screen, has Frenzy, and Sprint +1. And honestly, in today's meta, the only thing that can really make this guy a bit more usable now is to pretty much give him a crap ton of damage, because he has no Berserker or any of that kind of sort. And what did he pick up on his resurrection? Well, we're about to find out. So here's mine. Mine is 3 of 5, but hold on, let me just do this one quick thing. Thank you, Epic Raids. Got my Essence Scrolls, and there we go. Level 10 SP. Yeah, let's just give him low 5 attack, just for the hell of it. But yeah, on his soul trait, he picked up full stamina damage boost of 16%, which is great. That is something that you want to see, either full stamina damage boost or strong attack damage. It's what you would want to have if you want to play as this character and also use him as a link in this case. And then the skills, he did pick up an extra 20% Berserker. So already that's 36% additional damage that he can do on his strong attacks. And then lastly, he picked up follow-up. Everything was good until follow-up was included. Could you not have given him full stamina damage boost on the skills? No weakened defense, no nothing. This guy needs more damage. And you give him a wasted skill, which, by the way, follow-up is the skill that allows you to hit downed enemies with the nat string. And since Renji is a strong attacking character and not a normal attacking character, you're still gonna be hitting the downed enemies even without follow-up. So it's such a wasted skill to even put it on here. I'm sorry, but if I were to swap out the skills, I would literally give him the droplet skill over follow-up, and Ichigo gets follow-up. So at the very least, it would make the resurrections a bit of a what the hell kind of situation. So it is unfortunate, but at the very least, he did get a decent upgrade in my honest opinion. But honestly, that 8th skill could have been anything but follow-up. They literally decided to go for the Shunsui treatment. But now, we're gonna do the same standard builds, the first being the FSD build, and then lastly, we're gonna end it off with a hybrid SAR SAD setup. The links here in terms of Transcendence, the Senkaisen has level 10 SP, while both Ichigo and Jushiro are 5/5 with 500 SP on the 6th slot, as well as having level 10 SP on the Transcendence slot. And with us, we're also going to be taking the Power now because of the fact that she can boost on the second strong attack and also offers an extra 20% Berserker to all Power Soul Reapers, which is already going to be really good, and the total SP that we have on him is pretty much 5065, so already really good. So let's get into it. Now, before getting into the damage, let's just take a look at the kit. Now, his kit isn't really all that impressive compared to that of Toshiro's, but for his time, it was actually pretty nice because he has a lunge on the SA1. Pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The range of that is impressive still to this day. And then the second strong attack, it may not look like it, but he has a 750 AoE in front. And then the third strong attack, as you guys know, it's a chargeable one. And when you fully charge it, it's full screen 1080 radius. So other than that, this character in terms of strong attacks aged well. It's just the only downside to it is he doesn't have status omens. So yeah, but now let's get into the damage. 45k. A good 51k. That's actually pretty good. Without the charge, 47k. Not bad. We're actually putting in quite the damage numbers. And hold on. $93k to 95k on that SA3. That is actually some very impressive damage numbers that this guy can put out. Which sadly, it's pretty much the most that he can do because he doesn't have status elements. So for IT, it's not exactly a character I would recommend bringing unless he is 5'5". At 2 out of 5, realistically speaking, just bring the other characters that we have in there and you guys should be good to go. But damn, he almost did 100k on that assay, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, as you guys see, the strong attacks that he does now is pretty good when boosted. Like, he was definitely doing around 50k plus to the point that he was killing the mobs. But like, again, it's just that this guy still needed a bit more damage. I have to be honest, if a guy doesn't have status summons, if you want to use that character in IT, obviously without the Pure Siren skin, you're not going to be able to dish out much. But at the very least, at a bare minimum, 60% Berserker is needed for this character. And sadly, he only got like up to 36% total strong attack damage, whereas with Kenny, he got like, bro, freaking 56%, which is saying a lot more. It just sucks that follow-up was just wasted on him just like that. It's sad. It's really sad. Lastly, the hybrid SAR-SAD setup. We have Ulquiorra and Byakuya, whom are both 5'5", with 500 SP on the 6th slot and have a level 10 SP on them. And then the Senkaimon Chad with a level 10 SP. So we are going to be getting a lot more cooldowns, but also a lot less strong attack damage because at the end of the day, the build is mainly prioritized to get your strong attacks back while also doing a good enough amount of damage in order to clear fast and kill all the wave of mobs, and his SP is still sitting at a good 5k, so other than that, that is still left untouched, which is actually very nice. And now let's see what this guy can do. Yeah, around 35k, 42k, that's very impressive, and 76k with the charge. That is definitely not something I would sleep on, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's boost up. Oh, I meant to switch, but it's okay. Yeah, there we go. Straight up 50k. 89k. We only lost 10k damage just from moving over to this build, which is very impressive. We're able to get enough of our cooldowns back and be able to spam our strong attacks like as if it's nothing. That's impressive. That's really impressive. But yeah, that is 1000 Year Blower Renji. He definitely received a very good upgrade, and again, it was the most obvious one because this guy only needed more damage, and they did give him a lot more damage to the point that he's usable. That being said, I don't recommend using this character for IT just because of the fact that he lacks status elements, and only use him if you're running with a full party of members that have some really good beefed up characters to the point that you can kill, and you'll be able to do fine. But other than that, it's recommended to have this character at 5'5", which isn't something that is easy to attain since this guy is limited and whatnot. Plus, we just have a lot better power Oranka killers that just surpass Renji in terms of raw strength and also come armed with status elements. But as a character to play as, he's definitely not bad. He's usable. Top 10? Definitely not. At the bare minimum, an honorable mention. So, there's that. There's that. And that's the last of 1000 Year Blower Round 3 showcased. And I hope you guys have actually enjoyed this video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. And now it's time to get over to some Max Transcended showcases. So I hope you guys do stay tuned for that because they've got Uryu coming up. So take care, lads. Peace out. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'm out. Bye.